are making more with miso. This time it's miso butter roasted shallots. So here's what you need. Shallots, salted butter, white miso, sugar, and grainy or Dijon mustard. So Paul, I love shallots. You're using them again for this recipe, but my question is, why not regular onions?
You can absolutely use regular onions in this. You could use red onions, you could use yellow onions or sweet onions, but shallots have a very mild, mellow flavor, and they're gorgeous, of course. And so for this recipe, I want this to be both beautiful and flavor-packed.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So how do we start this recipe, Chef?
So here in a heavy bottom pot or a Dutch oven, whatever you got that's oven safe with a lid, I have half a cup of salted butter that is melted. I know that might seem like a lot. That's because it is, but trust me, it's going to come in handy at the end. You'll see. So I'm adding 2 tablespoons of white miso, and it really doesn't look pretty at first. A teaspoon of sugar, just a little bit, just to balance that saltiness. And then just get that mixed up. It does not have to be perfect, just sort of move it around a little. And then we're going to go in with our shallots. So about 1 kilo of peeled shallots. If they're big, just cut them in half and then right on in. And then give them a stir. Doesn't have to be, maybe for 30 seconds, just to get them a little friendly. Get each shallot sort of coated in butter. And then this is where the magic happens. That's pretty much it that you have to do. Lid goes on. And into a 400-degree oven for half an hour. And I've already made some. What you end up with, you remove the lid, keep cooking them for maybe another half an hour until they're nice and brown and roasty, toasty, caramelized. And this is what you get. You get a beautiful, beautiful, you know that there's just so much flavor going on in here. And you also have this butter at the bottom, which has melted, and it's infused with the flavor of caramelized onions and miso. So what we're going to do is we're going to separate them. And I've already done that here. I've used a slotted spoon or a slotted spatula to just sort of lift the shallots off onto a plate. And then in the end, you're left with this butter. This is the money here. And what we want to do is we want to emulsify it. So what we're going to add is a little bit of mustard. You can add grainy mustard or Dijon mustard. And I like to do this in a tall cylindrical container, like a measuring cup or a mug or a jar, and I just start to swirl it together. And you'll see it will start to come together and emulsify. And now what you've got is a caramelized onion miso mustard butter, which you can then spread onto roasted pork, or you can mix it back in with the onions if you wanted to, and then you could put them on a burger or on a grilled cheese. But this will last a long time. And I have some here that I made yesterday, and if you let it chill, you see it becomes thick. It's a spread, but it's got that beautiful dark brown color that really indicates good flavor development.
Oh, Paul, it looks delicious. Now, how would you serve the roasted shallots?
You can serve these a million different ways. So you can either take the butter mixture and toss the shallots back in it and put them on a burger or on a grilled cheese sandwich with a little Gruyere, or spread a little bit on the outside and it becomes like a French onion soup, grilled cheese. But there are also simpler ways that you can enjoy this. So I have some of this beautiful butter that I made yesterday. You can smear just a little bit of that here on some toast, and then I have some whipped chev, and just right over top like so. And then these onions right on top. And this is a beautiful flavor-filled breakfast or brunch. And again, 5 ingredients that become this amazing, amazing product.
Super simple, but huge on flavor. Paul, thank you for that. You can find both of his recipes from today's show on our website, cityline.tv.